there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it'll be in time. Posey delivers the strike to get him.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. At the plate, Damon Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk. Coming to the plate now, Luis Valdez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Curtis Rodriguez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 11, Curtis Rodriguez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch misses. The throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knob.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Nowakowski. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Pulled toward right center field. 1 run is scored. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Standing in now, Alejandro Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And that's inside, looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he
hit high and deep out to left center field. Back on it is the left fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, his first homer so far in the series, and the Royals have opened this up now to 5-0.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Salvador Perez behind him.
This guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
0-2 count and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Royals 5 and the Giants nothing.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Royals. Now playing second base, number 11, Curtis Rodriguez.
Justin Verlander enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. So in now for San Francisco, Hunter Renfroe, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Valdez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Well, 2-0 now. 2-0 count, the pitch.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Fastball too high, ball 4. The pitcher, Eric Washington, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Line towards center field. Nowakowski is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs, and a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is in his tracks now, and very quickly one gone. Stepping into the box, Shea Clark. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in his many trips to the plate.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Fouled off. Runner at first here, one man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. And a double steal try here. The throw, it's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. 2 out here and a runner at second. runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside, the throw, and he will be nailed at third. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jose Pirela. First pitch on its way from Verlander. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. In there, 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The pitcher, number 28, Buster.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Russell Forrest. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
No strike.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
That one's in there, 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, number 6.
Digging in, Jonathan Scope. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Now in the box, Damon Rodriguez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Just missing here, 2-0.
2-0.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Two and two count. Here it comes.
Count is 3-2.
Luis Valdez, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 2.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Valdez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. 2-1 after the foul ball there. pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the three-bagger.
To the plate now, Justin Verlander. And the bunt attempt now by Verlander as he gets it down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as this lead swells to 7-0.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Alejandro Sanchez. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here it is, the 3-0. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
And up steps Salvador Perez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard.
Leading up.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth.
first
And
baseman.
standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Count still at 1-2. Fouled off. And that misses 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Rodriguez over to his left. 1 down.
The bat. The right fielder.
So digging in now, Hunter Renfroe. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 0.
That's inside.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Stepping in, Brandon Crawford. He drew a walk his first time up.
Brandon.
Verlander into his motion. Here it is. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Aaron Elliott gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Aaron Elliott.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Vinny Domet is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
But now 21.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one will track it down. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Elliott, a California native, actually. He was selected in the 23rd round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Into the box now, Curtis Rodriguez.
The second baseman, Curtis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another shot now, Damon Rodriguez. From the belt, the pitch.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Stroke towards second. He's got it. Over to Crawford at the bag and the force. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Giants to discuss his thoughts on the San Francisco lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank you, Heidi.
Willie McLeod.
And he lays off there, 1-0. His line against Justin Verlander. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Swing and a liner. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Taylor. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a line drive. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits. first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Jose Perella stands in as he looks at ball one here. Fouled away. 1-1 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the stretch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Buster Posey is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now an 8-1 game.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And they're runners at the corners now. This is line to left. And that's a fair ball as it'll make for the 339 sign down there. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-2 game.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball hero right there because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
The first baseman, number 9.
Digging in now, Brandon Belt. Verlander pauses. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleed. Ryan Presley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57.
At the plate, Luis Valdez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
2-2 the count. And now pitch on the way. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next up for the Royals, the pitcher, Justin Verlander, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Jose Abreu will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And that misses, ball 1. One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Danny Nowakowski.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's your set, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and here's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside, the throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
All even now, 2-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
At the plate now, Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Popped him up. Scope onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cole Hamels enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 33, Cole.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. Digging in. Is the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. Adam Doherty is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Rivera. Your attention, please.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. And that misses 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And a relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Center fielder.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Tim Shaw comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So now to the plate, Jose Pirela, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. That makes it a 9-6 contest now. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his third run batted into the game. Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his third RBI of the day.
57, Damian Hollis.
Stepping in now, Russell Forrest. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Ramiro is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Jonathan Scope, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The first baseman, number 9.
Riding in once again, Brandon Belt. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he takes a cold strike one. Hollis has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two and two.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the... Mark Melanson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jimmy Domet is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Count is 1 and 2.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Second baseman.
At the plate, Adam Doherty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set and the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Line to the right side. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he'll reach first safely.
The batter, the third baseman, Curtis Rodriguez.
To the plate now, Curtis Rodriguez. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way. to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now.
Rodriguez.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Christopher Bagley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Second and third, 2 away. Fouled off. The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Ready with the 3-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me." Rodrigo Raimo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Rodrigo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hunter Renfroe is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gomit will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Joe Pennant will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Hopped up. And no one will get this one. Runners on first with 1 down. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
First delivery to him on the way. Chris Taylor is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A runner on first with 2 away. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Here's another 2-2. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now the payoff pitch home. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Stepping into the box, Jose Pirela. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings. That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And that catches the high outside corner, 1-2 now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Hunter Strickland has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60.
All set for the start of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Danny Nowakowski. Popped up. Forrest calls for it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Alejandro Sanchez. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
That's a ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rolls round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Now the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it'll be in time. Posey delivers the strike to get him.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series as they jump ahead by 3. Into the box, Vinny Domit. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And he misses again, ball 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now back, second baseman, Adam Doherty.
Standing in now, Adam Doherty. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Corey Guerin enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Curtis Rodriguez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Pitch outside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Ready with the 1-0. Second and third, 2 away. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Damon Rodriguez would be next. Ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning. Ralph Ludwig is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Buster Posey. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Russell Forrest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
fouled away. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 6. Second
So
baseman.
striding forward now, Jonathan Scope. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Damon Rodriguez. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Now at the plate, Brian Ramiro. For the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about him. First offering on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Runner's on his way to third. In the dirt, and now let's see. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. on the stretch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. So here now is the pitcher, Ralph Ludwig. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Danny Nowakowski. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
This is on the ground over to first. And he's out on the tag. But they do play to run on the play. Digging in, Alejandro Sanchez. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
0-1, no strike.
Men on third with 2 down. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. Down the first baseline. The next 1-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Kevin Quackenbush takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Belt. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner, but it bangs off of archway number 1. And just what they needed here to start the bottom of the 9th as he's in with a 2-base hit.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Behind 0-2 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. The runner scores from second.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
hitting for the Giants.
Michael Franco will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. Hit down the third baseline. And there's ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Lifted down the line in left. And they do, in fact, let it land foul. Very smart. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. And now back to the leadoff spot from the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Chris Taylor. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And a knuckleball over the outside corner. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike here for the Giants. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Still 1-2. Men on third with 2 down. This is line to left. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. And that'll score the run from third, and don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Jose Pirela. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Royals are going to take a 3-2 lead back home for Game 6. They take a pivotal victory here on the road as this one is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
(12-10) is the final score in this one. Kansas City pulled ahead 3-2 in this.
World Series, the Royals swatted 4 home runs in this one as they got the win over the Giants in Game 6. And that's what's going on.